it's working. Just checking things out before we start. Huh? This one in here. For everyone who's already here, sorry, give me a moment. It's always the text and something was wrong with the description. I just want to make sure that that is corrected. And now this one here. Alright. Save. That's this, and then to finish things up, we'll see. Yeah, I think I can cut out the Avatar the Last Airbender. Let's just move it. Airbend. That is no, okay. Yeah, let's just go with the Airbender tech. It kind of fits us. Alright, and with that, I think we can go for it. Alright, hello everyone, Jack the Striker tabbing in. As always, I do have to get the tags in and ready to roll, because, you know, it's something I like to do to have every viewer that happens to find his way to me, find me through the tags if necessary, and know what is gonna come for today. So, with that being the case, today since the season has been started already for a while, I did play a bit and reached Platinum 3 already, because I was at the Mythic rank, so you get set back to Platinum 4. But I already played a bit, so I'm already Platinum 3. And today we are gonna see how good we are gonna reach, or how far we are gonna reach with this Airbender deck. I was thinking, to start things off, I would like to see how good this version of the deck does in singles. So, singles, why did I say singles? They're different, like in Magic, or in Arena, the format that I'm gonna play in, like the ranked and standard format and everything. Generally, it's a single 1v1 play, but there is a difference between a best of 1 or best of 3 deck. So that's what I'm gonna be focusing on today. I'm gonna be focusing on seeing how good this deck does in the best of 1s and how good this deck does in the best of 3. Anyone who's watching can start counting all the wins and losses in the formats. I'm gonna be pronouncing when I'm gonna swap to the other one. I would say we're gonna do 1 hour starting from the first game, 1 hour of best of 1s, then 1 hour of best of 3s, and let's see how good it does. The issue with this deck is I have like right now 0 interaction, which means against a Connor deck, for example, which we are probably gonna see in best of 1s as well, if the enemy reaches his Omniscience Connor combo before me, the game is over. If I reach my combo before the enemy, the game is over as well. So, or it will be interested on how long he can keep the game rolling with all of his interactions. In any case, I would say let's just get started, right? Just a little bit of introduction before we start heading out. So, as said, best of 1. Let's see how we do with this deck. So, if some of you guys have been following me from before, you already know that from my last games, we have been already playing the Airbender comp. So, Yeah, I might have the wrong profile for this, but it's like whatever. Yeah. So this is already looking like a very good hand. We got even a searching machine ready here. So this deck plays now a little bit different than before. So as you can see, I also have some Llanowar Elves in here. So the idea is play him, airbend him, and cast him for free, find Appa, and get the dog out in time as well. Okay, he got the Frenzied Baloof out. Can become annoying later on. But for now it will be fine. Might as well. Damage accumulates, right? Damage accumulates. And I'm not gonna start... Yeah, no. Okay. So, how am I gonna play this? So, I could already play Aang at the crossroad and see what for a lucky hit we get. Like, if we get an Appa, it would be nice, because next turn we could win. What the other option would be is playing him, but then I wouldn't have the colors to play my Aang, right? Yeah. Except, let me try. So, green, blue. No, we actually can. This way, if we tap it this way. So now I can like flash him in whenever I need to airbend him. Actually, we can do this even now. Let's check it out. So here we airbend now the Bramble Familiar. And with some luck, we might even have the combo already. Because here I can cast the Fetch Quest. And if we get an... Oh wait, we've got the Airbender Ascension. But we didn't find my hoped hit of an Appa. Which we can try again next turn with Aang at the Crossroads. So I will just get the Airbender Ascension. With this we can get the Frenzied Baloof out. He has Trample and Haste, so he can just recast it. But then again, if he casted it, he loses mana of the turn. So it is a win-win situation for me in that aspect. Oh, he doesn't attack. We do want a normal land here, and since we have... Which is it? Elemental Raccoon. Let's just say Elemental, whatever. So this way we can now use this Elemental thing here for green to recast it. Because we have the mana anyways. Wait. Oh! True. I was missing the mana because he was a mana rock before for 5 mana. Now that I tapped it, I do not have the mana for Aang at the Crossroads. So a new deck does need a little bit of warm-up, obviously. Or a new format of the deck. Yeah, let's just recast this one as well. And now we can even use one of these familiars as a blocker. So yeah, I should have counted my mana better, just like when I used it with the Dark Owllock and the Aang just now. Like, we could have won if we would have found an Appa before. So I'm gonna get 2 out of them. One Bramble Familiar is enough, I do not need 2. And I do not need my Llanowar Elf at this point anymore. So for now we just play Aang at the Crossroads. If we hit Appa, we win. So let's see. Appa, Appa, Appa. There we go. And it's game over. We can even get this one at this point. So, how are we gonna win this game now? The answer is very easy. I'm gonna pay to life. I'm gonna recast him here in the fetch quest. Searching for exactly the Badger Mole Cup. Here it is. With the Badger Mole Cup we put counters on a land. Then I can play the Airbender Ascension. Just for fun to get rid of his creatures, but they are all tapped anyways. For the case he had any blockers. And with the Aang Swift Savior we recast Appa and redo all that shit again. And to not have all these annoying counters and waiting time, we are gonna remove these cards. Yeah, he saw it, so good game. So yeah, that was basically it. So we were a bit unlucky on one turn. He started to be a bit more aggressive and we punished that accordingly. Nice. But then again, if I didn't make that mistake, I could have played Ang at the Crossroads earlier. Would it save us? Probably not, because from the way the cards were stabled on, like just now from looking at the top 5 and seeing them, we saw that Appa was like the last card, so thanks to us waiting a turn, we actually hit it. Else, it would have taken a bit longer. Alright. This is an interesting hand. Hey, Tortefink, good to see you. Okay, we are fighting an airbending deck. Interesting. So here we do this, and then we're just gonna play our dog right now. And that way we accelerate it. We have Airbender Ascension and Appa. I'm just thinking it costs 4 mana to cast Appa, but then I wouldn't have enough mana to cast the Airbender Ascension, because we needed 2 for that. So instead, what I'm gonna do is cast this for its rot cost, but blue. I might as well get 2 mana out here. Actually, let's undo. Let me just rethink. So here we get blue. Since we will need white, I will take here white by tapping the Bechamel. No, actually I don't want to attack with my dog. So, let's see. Here we paid the green mana. It's important that we use the green mana here because we still need the white mana for an Airbender Ascension. So now the enemy has the chance to adapt, but if he's gonna flash in the... Okay, he just... okay, that were very quick. Like, the other one we understood, because I had my combo out, he knew, okay, he was gonna die this turn. It just would have taken a bit. For this guy on the other side, I didn't have my combo out, he was just annoyed by my Quantum Riddler? Okay, works I guess. Hey, Tabin is also here. Hey, Tabin. Ah, true. Ah, perfect land. Still gonna start with a blue one for now. We're gonna play the Bechamel Cup, hoping to draw some removal spell onto it. I wish it was not a counter spell, but a lightning strike or something like that, you know? That way I would have at least gotten the land onto the field. Oh, we're stuck up. Alright, at least this turn I can play this and this and this. I have something more on my field. If he has a board wipe onto the hand though, that would be, feeling wise, very awful. So, for you also to know, Tortefink, since you just joined, the plan today is to climb the ladder again. For this month, we could say, I'm planning on trying to climb all the way to Diamond for now. Like, again, we are gonna plan and see how far we get onto the season. And in January, I will start playing some Commander games again. check out if the people in Spell Table have been getting better in that aspect. So the good thing is, if the Quantum Riddler hits the field, I know, yeah, exactly like this, we have 3 mana available. So if he now tries to get rid of it, we can now just flash in our Aang and airbend our Quantum Riddler, which means he lost a card. And we have our Quantum Riddler for 2 mana back into the field. Or if I get my dog out for 3, kinda. Which will be very interesting what he does, because now, right now, he has 4 mana available, so he probably wants to interact with us. So I'm gonna see what he does if I play my dog. Will he counter it? What will he do? Okay, nothing yet. We are playing the Gene Pollinator as well. Once again. And we are gonna play the Quantum Riddler. And that's the thing he wanted to intercept, alright. Counter target spell. Alright. Works for me. We are gonna come in swinging... actually I need the mana here, so only with the Aang. Because then we are gonna tap our mana dogs right now, keeping the dog alive, and swap in the Aang. That way we have now a 0 mana spell interaction that some people might not think and realize. Like, for this current moment, he probably wanted to get some cards back or something like that, but nope, not with us right now. So here we are gonna get another drop. If we are lucky, we might even get... We are certainly not lucky. We would have gotten our upper, but it's fine. Now we're gonna go for a full swing. And he currently has no board wipe in his graveyard, so he would need to use his Shiko to get rid of some of our creatures. The question is, what is he gonna get rid of? Like, we have such a strong board that we can just keep swinging. At this point I could even use the mana ducks that I have to turn Aang around, increasing the damage every turn. Okay, he's gonna get rid of Aang at the crossroads. Not bad. He still has 4 mana. Okay, our mana dog is gone. Or mana ramp in an aspect. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't see where we have 8 though. 3, 4, 5, 6. This is weird. I'm just playing it so I have my Airbend Ascension ready to flicker my Aang. Right now I could go for a full swing, but it wouldn't help me that much. And if I just flicker the Shiko, it's also not gonna help me much. Just gonna end the turn. Yeah, whatever. I mean, right now he has no mana. I could turn around Aang and make him use something else. Let's just flicker the Llanowar Elf. It's like right now the cheapest printing we can lose, if anything. Even though, I mean, it's Flying Vigilant, so obviously our elf cannot block it. But yeah. We'll see how it goes. And always stay hydrated, guys. Next turn though, we can hit him for a lot of damage. So we will definitely get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 damage guaranteed, kinda, or 5 damage guaranteed, because everyone gets +1/+1. And then it's only gonna be the question what he's returning, and now we know it. Jesky's Revelation. Alright. So here we play the dog. Then I'm playing this one, so we get more mana out of our stuffs. And another land to be out there. We are not gonna attack, we are just gonna pass the turn and flash in the Aang at the end. And see what he's gonna play, because another Chess Case Revelation is something we would just bounce at this point. Okay, he wants to look for stuff, that's fine. The question is, do we need 2 of those Gene Pollinator? Probably not. Then again, yeah, let's just go like this. Oh, now he's casting something, right? Oh, no? Okay, well, I'm gonna cast it because I wouldn't be able to do it otherwise. Like, if he has a counterspell now, it is what it is, but I just wanna make sure I can cast my Aang before he's gonna get removed or countered anyways. Because if the second Gene Pollinator dies, I won't be able to cast it. So might as well cast it now, and oh! Okay, he even kills his own creatures. Well, I didn't Ah! Yeah, alright. Now it has been confirmed. I was already thinking about it, but Ultima does actually stop the earthbending lands to come in. Yeah, this is seriously a GG. So for the future, in such moments, keep the mana open so you can recast Aang and airbend it so you do not lose your lands. Jeez. That's the one thing I was even asking one of the judges from the events that I was on at that time. I wanted to know what the interaction was with Ultima against Earthband, because Ultima against, for example, special artifacts that deal damage when they leave the field do not trigger. So my question was kinda, will that also happen to the Earthbending lands? So will they trigger or not? And now we just saw the answer to that question. Jeez. Still hurts to feel it. Going back down to 2 lands, not being able to cast any spell that comes in hurts a lot. Like seriously, a lot. What was the send again? The send was spin into the graveyard from anywhere. Ah. You can attack, but I will just block with this guy. I do not have free mana for Aang right now. I'm right now thinking, should I play my Quantum Riddler to draw a card, or should I play the Airbender Ascension to drag him down a bit? I think I will play this. Because then I will have free mana available next turn, which will help me in case that I can like flash in my Aang. Like, why am I getting this one out and not the flyers? Because they are not really getting stronger, they are just 1/1s. Next turn I can flash in Aang, get rid of one of them, and maybe rid of the others. But this one gives him life whenever a creature enters, and that's what he wants to abuse the most right now. From what I'm seeing, of course. Like, that's just what I'm assuming. So we need our second white now. And here, this is the moment where I just pass and then flash in the Aang if he doesn't do anything. Airbend one of his creatures, it might be whatever. and block one of the other creatures. Oh, okay, nice. So gains life. No, this creature dies. Okay, airbending would not. This one says whenever he descends, so I'm actually gonna get rid of one of them and block the other one so he cannot scry when I block his other flyers in the future. And this part I really need to airbend, nothing else than airbend. Okay, here we are gonna get blue for the Quantum Riddle later. So here I have two options. I could like play the Quantum Riddler normally to have a big creature on the board, but this one will just get bigger, so I want to get rid of it sooner than later. What I'm thinking right now is using the Airbender Ascension to get rid of that one, and then play my Quantum Riddler just to draw a card. I have 2 and I have 5 mana in total, so I only have like 2 options. I play these 2, or I just play kind of one spell and that's it. But the upper, like flashing it in to save Aang as a blocker, is not my what I like. He's still playing white and could play something like Get Lost, which I don't like to feel on my Aang after trying to airbend him with Appa. But seeing as I drew this Llanowar Elf now, it makes it easier to play all my spells that I wanted to. Oh, we could even get the Airbender to 4 and then we still have the same value. Oh, let's tap this. Ah, no, actually not, because this one will, well, airbend, and we wanted to get rid of a creature. Sad, we needed one more creature to enter and we could have had it, but it's fine. So now we removed it, that way he will not get any counters, or he has to replay his life gaining stuff to get counters, which is very nice. Like, it's better to airbend him rather than to kill it, because its counter would just hop to someone else. This is also one of the reasons why I enjoy playing counters in something like Commander and all, but in this format, like 1v1s, counters aren't as good as people might think. Sure, a creature can get stronger and all, but in black they have removal, in red they have removal before it gets strong by shooting damage at it. In blue they have go back into the hand, in white they even have flicker abilities, so like, I don't see a chance where this will ever turn out to be good. So here is where I'm actually gonna swing with Aang, see what he does. If he just lets the truth, well, that's it. I'm gonna flash in the upper in his turn. That way I can get Aang into my sideboard that I can still play, like into my exile pile, I mean, to still play him. And get my 4th stacks then. Like, wanna use things rather as a combat trick to see what he does and interact with when I do this, rather than showing my hand already. Like, for example, right now just having Appa Aviable with his flash ability to protect our Aang if anything should go south is better and feels better than anything else. Finally, he decided to let it through and take the damage. He's still having 27 lives, so 7 more life than he should need to, but whatever. Another life gaining hawk. So the 1 damage from the healer hawk I will just let through. I rather block here with the Llanowar Elf and then flash in my Appa to airbend the Llanowar Elf and Appa. The Aang and the Llanowar Elf, of course. My bad. Bam, bam. And actually, you know what, might as well. That way I do not even take the damage, he also doesn't get the send, so this is pretty nice. Okay, here we play him for 2, because we can use the Airbender Ascension number 2 to fizzle, I'm not sure what was the right word for this. Or in any case, to like replay it if necessary. Let me just think. If I pay 2, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I wouldn't have enough to play the Riddler, but right now I do. I would rather play the Riddler right now and try to find my own winning condition. So I'm gonna tap the enchantment for the mana, getting allied tokens, which is very nice. I draw a card with this Riddler. Nice. So here I'm gonna come in flying. Because I will have my Riddlers as defending then. He's gonna get 1 life and scry 1. Shall be. It's okay. So, first, airbend this one, airbend this one. That way, or not airbend, flicker was the right word, yeah. And he already knows, okay, I'm gonna get my bat flickered, I will always have to repay them for 2 mana, while I just keep getting a bigger board. Tokens also get completely removed, so yeah, he's completely screwed. It's going pretty well. I think 3 games won, 1 lost so far. You can repay it for 2 mana, man. I think that's a fair deal. Thank you, to hard to think. I also like the way I finished it up in the end. I'm gonna play this for allies. And I'm just gonna pass here and see what he does. So I have 4 mana. I wanted to have 5 mana for this combo that I didn't have, which is fine. And I actually don't mind trading the creatures here. If he's gonna remove my Gene Pollinator, I'm gonna flash in Aang. And trample until end of turn. Alright, in that aspect, you may replay him next turn. Because I wouldn't mind it a trade, but I do mind if he comes and tries to get rid of my creatures, right? So here we draw a card. Nice, the Betramol Cup we play. Will be on 3 here, and we get 2 more mana, and next turn we can turn around Aang. Huge. And in the next turn, I can play in the Riddler and airbend him to always draw cards and get a full, beautiful hand, and he just plays 1 creature. And gets pretty doomed in that aspect. Oh, or even better. Yeah, let's pay 2 life, whatever. We pay this one will be cheaper now. We play it for 3. Draw 2 cards at this point, I think, right? Yeah, perfect. We have our Appa in the hand, so the game is pretty much over next turn. So we just play the Pollinator right now to have another creature. I'll be able. I'm gonna come in for 2 flying. And I will airbend him to get rid of the Finn. Because he's a bit more durable than the other guy. I now get the plan of his deck. His idea is to get Truth with Death Touch, so I get poison counters. But he has the wrong opponent the next turn, the game is over, so... Here he's gonna enhance him again, get trample or whatever. It's fine. Oh, he gets rid of the Riddler. Means he probably hasn't played against enough airbenders. I'm just thinking, no, I need to do it this way. So, let's see if he knows it. I'm saying good game now, because I'm gonna show him what I do. First I'm gonna get rid of his Fang the Fang Bearer. Then I'm gonna play my Betrayal Cup. To enhance the... Yeah, now he gets it. So he does know what the Airbender deck does. Why would he get rid of the Riddler? Sure, I can draw a lot of cards with it. But you see a dog and an Aang Swift Savior outside, and you do not know what Airbender comp is out there. Like, that's the reason why I'm telling also people, if you guys are playing MTGA Arena to climb, let me give you the advice. Especially if you're beginners or if you're like trying out your decks and see the limits of it. If you see a combo of someone that kills you, let them kill you. Figure out what are his pieces, how is he winning, especially in best of 2. And best of 3, I mean. Like the ones I like to play. Because in those formats you like learn a lot. You learn what is their combo pieces, what do they need. For example, if you have seen me play my Airbender deck, you would know that the dog, Aang and Appar, like you need kind of these 3 pieces out. So if you can get my Aang and my Sith, my Airbender Ascensions out of the game, I'm doomed. And that's what I think a lot of people should focus more on. I think a lot of people do not understand the value of some cards, right? Or the strength of some of them. Okay, he does 1 damage to me, which is fine. I'm just gonna play here for allies. So I can flash him anytime I want now. I will not be able to do much damage if I attack though. If I play this, I wouldn't have enough mana for anything else. So we just pass the turn here. So to come back to what I was saying, if you do not know a deck, it's even more important to let them play and see how they finish it. Because in the worst moment, they will run out of time. Like they have a limited time when the turn is gonna go over. And if you can hold that out, at some point they even have to surrender. Like in best of 3, for example, you have like a time limit at which point the game has to end. If they need 40 minutes for 1 round, then they will only have 5 minutes remaining in the second and third round and concede automatically. I forgot! Fucking Voice of Victory. I cannot interact in his turn at all. Which means trying to save mana here was a complete waste. Shit. Creature you control dies as spin into X. Dies as spin into X, so when the powerful card is set, 1 target non-land permanent. This one now can get my stuff removed. Shit. What do I do? I shouldn't have done that. Well, let's get rid of this one for now. Yeah, whatever. Because now I cannot play my Aang Swift Savior. Which would have been nice. Yeah, I should have done it the other way. Playing Aang first, get rid of something, then play the Airbender Ascension to get rid of my Aang and replay it. Because now I'm missing the mana to play him again. And being in the exile zone would also help me to protect him from Sir, who is gonna get rid of something. These are the misplays that you shouldn't do in a best of one, because you will get punished for them in the same round you're playing it, after all. Here I should have just even also just tapped the Airbender Ascension instead of the land, for example. And now we even have our combo here. This is very, very nice. Okay, 2, 4, 5, 6 mana. Okay. One other target creature or spell. I will have 1, 2, 3 mana remaining, so I cannot play Upper this turn. I can play him next turn. Which is why it's even more important that I should have played this one tapped, depending on the damage that I'm getting. So what I can do though is airbend the Voice of Victory for now. That way he will not have more creatures this way, so he will only be attacking me for 7 damage currently. And I can even like kill the Gorehound, so I will only take 3 damage. That's where I would survive. Which is all I needed. If he doesn't get a Drainer in the next 2 turns, I win. Oh, dude! No way! Why did I even, like, get it out? Okay. As long as he doesn't die, I'm safe. So, either way, I'm gonna take damage, right? But he has no mana, so I will take the 7 damage from her. Get rid of the Growhound already. Go down to 2 lives, which is completely fine. This one tapped. We play Upper, we still have got 2 more mana. That's fine, that doesn't matter. Like, we have our combo, we can win the game here. I'm just wondering how I should play the best way. Okay, I have an idea. So first, we're gonna do this. We play Upper. 1, 2. We are first gonna get rid of all of his creatures except the Servondam. Because while we will have like infinity creatures out and all, we will be losing at one point our stuff. So that's why I'm gonna play it this way. Before it gets even more counters. Now we are gonna... Oh yeah, because this one is a bit slower, we have to give him the counters, but it doesn't matter. So now we got rid of all of his creatures. And now I have to think real quick. Okay. We are gonna play him. Airbend 1 and 2 creatures. Actually, we do this just one more time again. Okay. Because I do not want to misplay this. We are gonna tap here for white. Undo. We are gonna tap here for green and for... no. Green by tapping him. And 1 color. So now we have 2 mana available. We are playing the Airbender Ascension to get rid of her and see who she's gonna focus. Who is he gonna remove? Because now I can protect it, everything except my Airbender Ascension. Which is fine, because these 2 will be enough to do the combo. And if he chooses anything else than my Airbender Ascension, I can protect it with Aang. So yeah, I found a way to get around Servondam, and now I can make 100 tokens, and next turn come full in swinging, keeping the Aang on the side to airbend the Vengeful Blood Witch in his end step, and then the game is definitely won and over. Like, unless he has something where like he plays that guy and another guy that instantly dies 2 times, but he would only be able to do 1 cycle. And then again, I have my Aang in my exile, so I can at least get rid of 1 combo piece he's trying to do. So he would need to have the mana to do multiple combos. Something like oh, he's just gonna let the time run out, I guess. Okay. Resolve, she's not getting anything. And I'm gonna keep my combo up. As said, now that he decided to do it this way. Actually, I can even play this one for 2 mana now. So here, we go to 25. Should be fine this way. I think it might be faster if I do it this way. Just flicker, Aang, and upper all the time. It just took me a while to realize how to play it without losing my combo pieces, because you could remove a permanent of mine at one time. He can get up to 2 creatures out, so we need to get... Like, if we just want to kill him with the allies, we would need 25 of them, because then with the rest it should be enough. Like, I don't think he will come in with a board wipe or anything, and for that case I will leave Aang on the sideboard to like counter that spell. And if it's actually a cheap one like Split Up or anything, I might even just flicker Appa and sacrifice Appa to protect my entire other board. Actually, with the Airbender Ascension, I could like make all these tokens and at the end get all 3 of them into exile to protect him a bit more. We'll see about that. So we are almost done with the combo, or to the spot where I like it to be, you could say. So yeah, this is the moment where the time is running out, so this is the moment where you should be at the end of your turn. Okay, almost done. Come on, come on, come on. $22. Okay, we can do the rest in his turn if necessary. Let's remove these 2 once again. And for the last thing, let's see what we would hit with the Bramble Familiar. Do not have much time, so... Okay, we found an APA. Shit. It comes into the deck before anything. Yeah. So, what I actually wanted to achieve is... like, getting the Ang in before that happens, because I wasn't sure what I was gonna get. I should have maybe just played the Airbender Ascension, get rid of the upper before casting the fetch quest here. But it's whatever. So, if a board wipe cup comes, and he has a land as well, like Split Up, it would be tricky. Everything else is kinda lost for him, because a normal board wipe like Day of Judgment and all costs too much to be able to cast it twice. Why am I saying twice? Because let's say he has Day of Judgment. Yeah, I'm just gonna fling an Ang. It's exiled, so it costs 2 more. He only has 4 mana, which means he could cast Day of Judgment and that's it. Split Up, on the other hand, costs him 3 mana. And if he would draw a land to have it again, it would cost him 3 mana to cast it. And Air Bandit costs 2 more to cast it. So he would be able to cast it twice. That's why Split Up is like the... in my aspect, the strongest version you could play. So here I'm just gonna smack him since he didn't play anything, and it's probably that he just left, but he didn't want it to surrender. The beer reduces their cost back to, so you're went for free. It's all good. I managed to win and turn it around with 2 HP. Let's go! These are all best of ones, by the way. So, nice. We finished missions as well. We got some cash out, which is nice. Yeah, definitely. So, as said, there were like some chances where he won, but the thing is, I was on 2 HP, he plays white black, so that means he does not have any instant life burn, unless he would play something like target players surveils to, draws the card and loses to life. But barely anyone plays that. And as you can see, the version of this deck with the Bramble Familiar and all is now way more aggressive. So now, for example, we have a lot of mana and a combo beast searcher. Like we have Ang at the Crossroads and Nature's Rhythm. So the focus here will be, for now, playing the Betramel Cup to have 2 mana available this turn. Let's see. So Betramel Cup. With Betramel Cup, we would have next turn 2 mana, where we can play this and this guy. And the Fabled Passage that just looks for us for any color. That's what I think we would look blue, so we can also play Ang at the Crossroads. Of course, Betramel Cup is not gonna survive. It's just a way too strong card to survive, which is totally fine. It was expected. That also means I will not be able to cast both of them. So first the island, then we play the Llanowar Elf. Just pass here. Next turn we can have a land enter untapped. Then we would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could even play Ang at the Crossroads. On the other hand, he plays blue-black, so a Dimir deck. Okay, now that he played a Quantum Riddler, I know that he will not have a counterspell ready this turn. Because a Spell Pierce is not strong enough, and there exists in the standard format no 1 mana counterspell that I know of at the moment. Since we have only the basic lands, I need a second plains. Why have I 2 island and not 2 plains? I need to adjust that after this game, actually. Because if I draw an upper, I wouldn't be able to play it right now, you see? Which is why I really don't like that. Let's just flicker 1 of those, it's whatever. He might get another of those map tokens, but it's whatever. I'm just thinking, I have 5 mana, so I can search for anything for mana value 3. Then again, Appa costs 4 mana value, so I'm kinda thinking what would be the best thing to do. I could also play the Bramble Familiar. Then again, it does cost 2 green mana, so I cannot cast these both at the same time. So with this deck... Oh, this is perfect. This is just what I needed. Yeah, I do need this green mana though. the blue mana, getting the Bechamel Cup out, since he left no mana closed. So now we have way more mana. We can even turn him around. Let me see. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, it would cost everything just to turn him around, which is not good against the Dimir deck. Like, against the control deck that has a full hand, you don't want to turn him around just to get him removed right after. We can play him for 2 mana. Then we can play 2, 1 to search for 1 mana, and Llanowar Elf is not gonna cut it. Or we could just cast another Ang at the crossroads and see what we hit. Actually, then first we should attack. So I'm gonna attack with everything except for the mana dogs. See what he does. If he throws both of his, okay, he does not, he just blocks. And now we play him. Or we... The question is just, what should I do? Oh, he just gives up. What the heck? He doesn't even let me think a bit. How can someone be this hasty? Like, I'm thinking, I do not have my combo, but should I play Anger the Crossroads and sacrifice a creature? Then, if he gets a board wipe, I'm doomed. Like, we are playing against control, so I have to assume he plays board wipe. So, I just really wanted to think through which was the better case of action. Having someone this, like, hasty, this... impatient person in front of me makes it kind of sad. Like, I'm playing for fun as well, but I do want to take some time to think for my turns. Like, for example, I hate it when people are like here deciding a lot if they play first or not. But once it comes to drawing cards, oh god, this is a common player. Alright, pay to life, play this one first. Next turn we will have hopefully the mana open for the Aang. I'm just thinking we need a fast way to win. So this is like really the time race. Will I be able to handle the Connor player, or will I not? Okay, we play him, and we play him. Good. Next turn, blue mana, have Aang at the Swift Savior ready, but right now he's on 3, so it's the next turn he will have the 4th mana for his Connor. So I have 1, so I actually am not allowed to play anything that could make him open his combo. So I can play the Llanowar Elf because I would still keep the mana open for Aang at the Swift Savior. So I need 3 mana, which means 1, 2, 3. I can attack with 1 Llanowar Elf for now. And the dog. He does nothing, as expected. He is gonna play Connor. Which we already knew was gonna happen anyway, so... Oh! He lets it come tapped. Interesting decision. That still means we should not play Aang at all, because that way we buy ourselves 2 turns. So 5 mana, we have 1 mana, 2 mana available, so we cannot play him this turn sadly. But we can attack with all of our creatures, because we still have 4 mana available. And that damage accumulates, so that was 5 damage. If we buy ourselves that much time, it will be great. We just allow everything else. What I know, I had played against someone like that, and they like to play Voice of Victory, to like play Voice of Victory and with Voice of Victory play Connor and do their combo without getting disturbed. Which is also a way to play things, honestly. Okay. Okay. Well, joining his idea there. Oh, that's not bad. I made a huge blunder. No! I made a huge blunder, guys. The issue right now is I only have one color and green. This is not gonna help me to get Aang out. I should have focused to get only the 3 colors, like these 3 out, and then use the 2 Llanowar elves. If he plays Connor next turn, I'm doomed, so that's why I'm attacking with everything now anyways. Oh, okay. Nice. Alright, if he plays Connor, I'm doomed. If he does not, I win. No! Please! Oh shit! Mistakes getting punished. I didn't check the colors and now I'm doomed, right? Right? Oh. No way! No, there is omniscience after all. Yeah. I was just confused that this thing came in for mana value 0. But I guess it's over, yeah. So this is the omniscience deck. He's just gonna draw until he finds the extinguisher battleship. Like that's the one that I have seen. Because you destroy the entire enemy board, I think it was only. Get out of with Connor. So with Connor he got the omniscience out, which means he can cast everything for free. And as long as he plays dragons, he returns the rolling dragonstorm and draws his entire library. Like the thing he is looking probably for. Oh what? Oh my god! No way! Did he mess up? Okay, and that's interesting. Like normally you would like return up to 2 target non-land other target non-land. I think he didn't have his combo ready because he got a lot too many lands. That's interesting. But what am I gonna do now? How can I handle him better now is the question. I have 6 mana, so I can play this and another thing. The thing is, I cannot airbend the Lost in the Maze, which means I cannot get through to him. So I would say I'm gonna be playing my Airbender Ascension for now. I mean, I can do 2 damage to him, but that's about it. I should have maybe played... No, that wouldn't have helped me. If I airbend this one, it costs me 2, but then again, what can I find that helps me right now? If I exile it, it's not gonna help me, so I will submit in 0. It was actually a bad idea to play that one. We tap this for green mana to get one of these one out for now. And we end the turn here. Like, the one thing he wants to do is get his card draw out. Then again, he has all the mana he needs. Oh wow, is he only drawing lands? His Connor is untapped right now. Yeah, this is the thing he was looking for. And just destroy target non-creature permanent, and this deals for damage to everything, yeah. And his idea is to just recast it over and over and over again. So, I'm just gonna bring in Aang. I'm not gonna airbend this thing because it's not gonna help me. So this is the one card that they have been looking for. The idea is to have 2 Mara and River Regent outside and keep drawing like the combo to get the battleship out and everything. But it's fine. Yeah, here you see entire board swiped. You get another Connor, but at this point with Omniscience out he doesn't need the Connors anymore. So he just wants to get the battleship up. So it would be a 10-10. And end the game with that. But he has no like returning things right now. So I would really like to keep 2 mana open for the worst cases and try to get my stuff out. So we got some Airbender Ascensions and some lands. Just gonna get a dog out again. And pass the turn so I can flicker whatever he's gonna do next turn. I mean, I do not want to flicker this guy, but in the worst case I can just... Yeah, and now he's got his combo ready. So this is the combo that I've been talking about. Now he can like always return one of the Mararang River regions and the battleship, and he can destroy all of my lands. So I will just let it resolve so you guys see what's gonna happen. So now he would have the combo also to draw it anyways, but his idea is play it. One land gone. It's nice that he's even showing the combo before he actually kills me, so you guys can actually see what he does with his things. So then again, an exiling Marang River region would have just meant he would pay 2 mana to do the same. So here, and then again, in which game can you actually pull something off if you survive an all-out attack if you have no lands? So he wins by destroying my entire lands. That's his plan, that's his idea. And there we go. So this is the combo that he's been looking for, and what I was kinda lucky for is he had the Marang River Regent and 3 of the Rolling Dragonstorms. So he only returned 2 creatures on my side and that's it, and he was like drawing this with luck kinda. And only playing him once wasn't good enough, so he really needs 2 Marang River Regent for this. Which is what he did kind of a mistake. He should have casted this to draw 3 cards, but it's whatever. Yeah, here I'm conceding because no use in playing this out. But this is what I mean. This is how Connor wins. And this is why it's kind of a race between time. So I need to make sure to have the 3 colors available, which I right now didn't have, to stop Connor from getting the Omniscience out. Because with Omniscience he starts this Wombo combo, drawing all his cards he needs, and in this aspect winning with the Battleship. There are also some that just like return everything that the enemy has while attacking them. So yeah, okay, this is a terrible hand. I have no green mana. Yeah, this we can keep. Just put one of the dogs out. So if I play it like I could have won this game if I just played it a bit slower, keeping the mana able to stop him. I didn't do so, and I got punished heavily for that. It is what it is. Okay, this is an artifact deck, it seems. I actually wanna have... I'm actually gonna bait out and removal spell from him. So I kinda want him to remove my dog, even if it's the only dog I had in hand. Seeing it, he knows what for a deck I play, or at least the higher ranked guys should know it. And getting that removal spell now can help me later on to figure out or to disturb him in that aspect. So that's why I'm like, show me if you have a remover spell, do it. Oh wow, okay, he actually is gonna search his library. Is it a 3 mana removal? I mean, I know Pinnacle of the Star Cage, but that's about it. Ah, yeah, the Polaris Snare is actually a 3 mana removal. Okay, we are gonna say Sphinx here. We are gonna play the Llanowar Elf, and then one of the Sphinx. Oh, yeah. Artifact deck. Not playing a single creature, but later playing artifacts that give him the free creatures that he can go in and destroy me with. Yeah. Sacrificing the Javel to look for a bigger artifact. Not so bad. Getting rid of my Landover Elf. Kinda expected it. I'm actually gonna play another Sphinx, hoping I get a white land now, which would allow me to play an Airbender Ascension to flicker my Quantum Riddler. This is also nice, because now I can look for the only planes I have. I should recheck my deck and swap the island for in planes after this. Alright. So here's where I'm gonna try to flicker my Quantum Riddler, which would be very nice if that works. Is it gonna work? Yeah, it's working nice. So next turn I can cast it for 2, which is great. It saves mana. Ugh. Such a good tutor card. You just pay 2 mana and get an artifact with 1 mana value higher. Since we do need our second white for this ally, we play him. 1, now we can play him for 0, draw a card and see what else we get. It's okay, nothing useful. Sad. So the artifact deck here, the focus is to use these things to create these big creatures, while having a lot of these munitions you can sacrifice to deal damage to the face or whatever else they have. And yeah, you see it's just about this. Like, I think some play it with the Fire Crystal. It's a 4 mana red artifact that gives haste. Yeah, there is the haste, and now he has so many because these ones always create a token, so yeah, too much damage. And I'm just low because I'm not getting what I need to, like, okay, maybe I should have airbended the Bramble Familiar over the Quantum Riddler. But yeah. Oh, we are already done with the hour. So generally we ended now up in how many wins? 3 wins in total. Like, we played a lot of games, we were about to rank once up, and then we are halfway through. So I would say, I didn't count how many games we played now, but we can see it from the progress. So after 1 hour of playing, we achieved 3 wins. So now we are gonna swap to the best of 3 thing for today and see how good we can do in best of 3 with the Airbender deck. In the end, for best of 1, I think you need, like, not only the fastest way to get your winning conditions and all that out, but you need also faster deck. Like, the very fast decks, like the Firebender deck, for example, is a very good best of 1 deck. But the decks that are better for best of 3 and all are other decks in my view. Like, it always depends. So for example, against the artifact deck, I would probably take something like artifact removals and stuff like that. But for now, let's just focus on this version. I like this hand. So I'm gonna start actually searching, even though it gives me a tap land, for white here. That way I can play the Bramble Familiar, and in the turn after that, airbend the Bramble Familiar so I can cast it for 2 again. This is why actually Bramble Familiar is so important, and this is why I added it this time into the deck. Because this time I really want to climb. I'm one of the first to climb this time, so very early to start climbing with a deck that I feel confident in. Why am I tapping it now for mana? Because now I can use the mana that I added to myself to recast him from exile for the mill 7 one. If I get an Swift Savior, that would be nice, so I can delay him a bit. I can also get a dog, which is not so bad. Start setting my combo up. So we'll see how we do next turn. If we are still alive by then, because, I mean, he already got Trample. Ooh, he even plays this one first, so... I'm just coming flying for 2 now. Okay. This is totally fine with me. We are playing this one tap, because we do not need all that mana right now. Oh, maybe I should have played him on tap to have a bit more mana available, but it's fine. So, if we are still alive by the next turn, let's see what we hit. We've got our dog already, but with Aang at the crossroads, we can only look for 1. Ah no, Airbender Ascension, we can look for 2 things already. It's just that he has already 2, now even 3 flyers, which is gonna hurt a lot in the coming turn. Is he casting anything? Nope. As long as he doesn't need to, he's not playing it. Oh, the Airbender Ascension is now nice though. Because now we can cast the Bramble Familiar to hit it even easier, the combo maybe. I'm just thinking, because... Okay, like this one gives us 7, this one gives us 5, but this one gives it on the battlefield. I think the 7 is better though here, so we are gonna play the Airbender Ascension. We already only need an Appa at this point, so I would rather go and look for the Appa here. We still got mana available, so I'm curious if he got a counter spell, when is he gonna use it for? Still not, because now we found him, which is very, very great. So now we can cast the first one and get rid of his token for now. I'm gonna play the Bramble Familiar now, because I might even find a way to end the game with it next turn, but for now we are gonna keep the combo up. So here, I can show you in a bit how we could end it, but for now I need to keep focus on the combo. He still has 2 mana, so I'm like very curious what he's waiting for. I still got 2 mana available. If he got any kind of counter spell, he should use it while he still can. Because I'm gonna airbend all of his creatures, except for the Balmor. He can attack with 2 creatures next turn, but then he would still need to cast them for 2 mana. So if we get lucky, we find a Vegemite Cup, and with this we end the game. Nope, we didn't find one, but we found an Aang at the crossroads, so we can try it again with him. Let's see if we find it. Still no! Okay, that's kind of funny. We kept looking, Because we got our winning condition anyways out right at this point. And I'm not sure what he's keeping alive right now, but now we've got even Flyer to block all of his flyers if necessary. We are just looking for our winning condition for this game. He might still not be sure what it is that I'm doing, but he will find out soon enough. Yeah, he now realizes it. Because I'm just gonna keep doing this. I'm gonna get a 2020 land and finish him with that. Okay, he is a spellcaster, so we want Voice of Victory so he doesn't cast anything in our turn. Avatar's Wrath is good because of his tokens as well. Detect Intrusion. I mean, he plays instants and sorceries, so yes, might as well. And a lot more. Okay, we do not need Nature's Rhythm now. This is a faster deck, so we do not need our Quantum Riddlers. Can get rid of the elves here. We still need to remove 3 more cards. Whew. Let's remove 1 of these and 1 of these. Ah, still 1 more. No, we need to be a bit more aggressive. Let's just go here to 2 and 1 of this. Actually, yeah, it should be fine. This way. So now I put in my stuff that I think will be very useful in this battle. So this is like the moment where I'm like, we are already here and he's still thinking if he should go first or second. Like, this is the one where I do not understand why someone would need so long to decide. This is where I kind of cannot really show compassion because I do not really agree with him taking so long to think who should go first or second. It's different if it's about the hand, but this is something should go very fast. Like me deciding on this hand if I should keep it or not. No lands on the first hand. Yikes. So we keep this. Why am I giving the dog away? Because with Appa I can very fast get this one exiled and then, yeah. Surveyor first, might as well. Oh, the dog. So we have our combo in the hand even, which is great. And turn 2, Bechamal Cup. And then we keep going from there. We take this one, because if it enters the battlefield tapped anyways, might as well surveil and use it to look for whatever else we might need. Next turn I'm not gonna play anything, I'm gonna keep the Variable, I guess. What is this? Ah, it creates the otters, I see. Actually, it might be better I have 4 mana. Okay, 3 mana now. Damn. Now I think keeping the Ang now is better. Okay, that is fine. Before he didn't play things for 1 mana, this time he does. Okay. So he's become more aggressive, which was completely understandable. So we pass, we block this, even though it will not really block a damage. So, no, it actually still will block a damage. And we slow him down by exiling, airbending that one. Oh, it's so sad that he actually took away the vegetable cut, because the mana would have been nice to accelerate us here. Okay, we do not need another Voice of Victory. Nice, I land. It comes on. Oh, it costs us life. But that way we can play these two, which would be very great. So, pay 2, ouch. Pay this one, and pay the dog. So, now my job is just to survive. If he plays a lot of spells, this one gets pumped up, but he will not have trample because that guy is in the exile. Tapped land shows us that he has even less mana available, so it all depends on what he plays. Okay, he wants to give them trample. Then again, +2, +1, there we go. Oh no, this one only works with instants and sorceries. This is great. Because now I can even throw in my Ang just to be safe, but I don't need to because next turn I already out to win. So it's 5 damage, he has no mana available, but he could get a lightning strike. So I'm right now thinking, what is it that I should remove? And as he has no mana, I can actually remove this one without having to lose anything. And I can lose Ang because I've got my Appa and the Bramble Familiar with the dog. Right. Yeah, that's actually still luck based, right? Actually, let's just leave it at 1 block. 5 HP, it's still good enough. Okay, first Bramble Familiar, let's see what we find. Okay, we find an Ang at the Crossroads, another Bramble Familiar, and an Ang Swift Savior. I think we need an Ang at the Crossroads right now to look for another one. Nice. We are gonna bring him back. Then, oh shit, we do not have the mana to turn him around. Alright. Unlucky guess. Oh yeah, we keep this one. Airbend Appa. And do all that stuff again. Okay, and he gave up because he knows that he cannot get truth this time. But still, I think I might have played it a bit. Because I wouldn't be able to turn the Ang around. Like, normally you want 2 stuff to get rid of all of his creatures. I would be able to get thousands of creatures, but then I would still need to lose all my flyers, which I do not want to. So my combo lays in having a lot of creatures and finishing him by attacking. To finish him in the same turn I have the combo, I would need 1 land to be untapped and have a way to, like, look for truth my deck for a Badgermore Cup. Which means this combo will be way weaker the moment Badgermore Cup will be exiled from Standard, which probably will happen in the next season. Like, Badgermore Cup is still strong in some other formats, so it's not gonna change that much on his price, but he is definitely too strong for this format right now. You know, game 1 is okay to be greedy. This is such a greedy hand, guys. But since we are not even starting, I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit, as always. Pay to life, we play him. With some luck, for 2 mana we can play the Vegetable Cup. That way we will get more mana next turn? Actually not. Oh, and he gets rid of it instantly. How it works. Oh, he also just started with a 1 mana hand. What? Really? Oh my gosh. Okay, that's funny. Nah, never mind. And here I thought he did start with a 1 mana hand, but I was wrong, I guess. So here we play Vegetable Cup to get more. The relic, okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna block, it's my mana rock here still. Survey land, not bad. We need our white land soonish. Can we use the Bramble Familiar right now? Actually, no, he's kinda useless card with our mana value. Here's our white mana actually. Since I do not need that... No, I do want my mana dog after all. Let's just hit him for 2. I was thinking about should I leave him as a blocker for this turn or not, but I decided not to. If anything, I'm gonna use the dog, or that was the idea, but he's getting rid of it now anyways. Alright, I still got 5 mana laying around, unless he gets rid of another creature, that would be sad. Target creature, alright. Is he gonna get rid of my Gene Pollinator or my Cup? The Cup, okay. That's fine, because I've got my Ang, so I can get rid of the Otter, and that's the way he would lose damage. So I'm just thinking I have only 3 mana available. And you know what? I'm gonna cast it in his turn, so that way it cannot get removed instantly again. Or at least it would cost him a bit more, the enemy, to get rid of it. Good. Got rid of the Otter. He can now scry and draw a card, it's whatever. I've got my Ang out, so I'm looking good now. He still gets it anyways. I'm gonna remove him in my turn though. So I'm gonna pay 2 mana to get rid of the Otter again. And come swinging at him, because I can. Like... So it's so good that he left the Gene Pollinator, because with that one we got the white mana to still be able to play cards. If he got that one, it would have been awful. Oh, he's playing the enchantment deck. I also just saw a video of that. Like, I realized it before, but with the Legend of Kuruk I kinda thought it's a funny and interesting deck, in my view. Okay, I can play Ang at the crossroads. Or I could play him for 2 4 mana, exile Ang, but I cannot recast him, so might as well play him. Even if I get another Ang Savior, it's fine. So is he gonna counterspell it? Oh yeah. Interesting decision from him, but alright. Shall happen. Each creature an artifact, so he doesn't have it yet, but he will probably cast a lot of spells in my turn to get a lot of spirits that he can later use to have a second turn. Did I get a message? Two top, 0 bottom, okay. Huh? He recast a Kuruk now. Now I got it. And he's getting rid of my Gene Pollinator. It's kind of expected. Now he has no more mana available though. Okay, we're still looking for our combo. Let's see what we find. I do need blockers after all, so let me just get the Ang out, because I may not be able to recast him for free, but I can remove tokens next turn. So that's the thought process here. He's gonna try to get rid of my Ang at the crossroads right now. Well played. How much damage am I gonna take? Currently it's 4 damage. Because I can like block the Kuruk with my upper and then it's fine. He will get next turn another Kuruk anyways. So he doesn't mind him dying. Okay, and now it's over. Okay, yeah, this is a bit annoying. He's playing a lot of enchantments, so we need Voice of Victory, so he cannot cast in my turn any spells. The Quantum Riddler would be helpful because he's slow. He does play some instants and sorceries. Into the Flood mod to get rid of his things would also not be bad. Or I just get lost as might as well get lost. So we remove the elves because we don't need them now. And actually, let's play only 2 get lost for now. Quantum Riddler are fine. Here we go down to 2. To 1. Actually, because he removes these ones easier than the Quantum Riddler. Now let's keep them on 2 here, actually. And remove 3 of these. Actually, let's remove all of them. Alright, let's see how this upgrade does against this enchantment control deck. It can work. So, round 2 we play Voice of Victory, that way he will play his removal spells onto him, probably, which is exactly what we are hoping for. Or should I play Bedroom Cup first so we get more mana for our next turn? I think we will. So let's go with this one. I should have done the Hushwood Verge here so I can just tap the Hushwood Verge for the Voice of Victory. Okay, he's getting rid of our Vegetable Cup. Kind of expected though. So here we play Voice of Victory, that way he can flash things in our turn, so his counter spells are kinda useless now. So that's why he's probably gonna look for a way to get rid of Voice of Victory instantly. Right? Okay. He's getting rid of our breeding pool first. I'm surprised. Guess he has no removal for the Voice of Victory right now, right? Okay, but he got it for his next turn. We play another Petrimal Cup. We get a breeding pool out. That way we can use the Detect Intrusion next turn. I would have liked to attack, but it's 2-3. Actually, I still can. It's a 2-3. It's not gonna kill my Voice of Victory. So here we do some damage, which is nice. Yep, whatever. So now I can like tap Breeding Pool for blue mana for the Detect Intrusion to counter the -3/-3 ability. Ooh, he's returning that one as well, okay. I really wish I could tap my Vegetable Cup right now, but I sadly cannot. Ah, perfect. And now I can use my upper next turn, so not gonna attack. Actually, I cannot attack with the Virtual Cup here. But I'm gonna attack with the Voice of Victory. So the idea is, in his turn, I'm gonna be getting one of the Fear of Isolation back into his hand, even though it might help him. Well, I'm gonna get rid of my Voice of Victory and Vegetable Cup to save them, kinda. He can, with his ability, only get rid of one, so I'm gonna be interested. Oh, he does not! Okay. That's completely fine. I'm trying to get my upper down. So, very, very sad, but it's not gonna kill my upper, so I'm just gonna return your Fear of Isolation here. Taking 2 damage, but saving my upper. We play the Vegetable Cup again, which gives us some allies. This is why I wanted to keep the upper. And now I can like pay 2 to get him out, so he cannot cast any more spells in my turn. And might as well get a Bramble Familiar out for any other airbend card I might get later on. Come in for free. So this is why when you have like the counter, like you handle the enemy, you sideboard correctly to him, you make the round feel horrible. So I'm now curious, he can play 1 rotation if he wants to. What is he gonna get rid of? Because I have such a big board that next turn is gonna be disastrous for him. If I were him, I would get rid of Voice of Victory. Not only would it allow him to cast spells in my turn again, but it would get rid of 3 damage from the coming turn. Okay. Discard a card, return this creature to its owner's hand. Okay, that's interesting. I'm gonna be smacking with everything. Blocking 2 damage each. Still a lot of damage. He's left on 1 HP. I do not know if he has a board wipe. So I'm gonna keep the Voice of Victory in hand for the worst case that he might have a board wipe. Because then I could like next turn just play it. Because a board wipe would also kill his Fears of Isolation, right? Oh no, I'm gonna sacrifice an ally token from who I have thousands of. Nowhere to run. Oh no, I lost my Voice of Victory. Still have 3 creatures. Oh, okay, now I lost a creature. Which means every turn I attack I will lose a creature, but he will as well. I actually expected a board wipe here, honestly. Just gonna play him again, because I can. He needs to block all 3 of them to survive 1 more round, which is totally fine for me. He's losing 1 Fear of Isolation now. I get my lands back anyways. I have encounter instant sorcery or triggered ability. So, unless he has like 2 removal spells ready. Which he does not. He cannot even draw cards. And I'm gonna come in with 4 creatures next turn. Yeah, so this is how you do, how you handle someone. You counter his things. Okay. I think I'm gonna keep it like this. It worked perfectly. It worked just as I expected and hoped it to work. We keep this. I'm just thinking this one can come in tapped for 2 Vegetable Cup for more mana again. Or a dog. Okay, he's coming for the aggressive approach. He's approaching offensively. Since he likes to remove staffs. Oh wow, he didn't drew a second land. You're kidding me, right? I feel awful now. Like, these are the games that you don't want to actually lose. Or at least not like this. Like, I really dislike winning this way because this is not win because of me good playing or him bad playing or anything. It's because of an unlucky hand. He already had to mulligan. He kept the hand hoping to draw a land in his next turn and he didn't. Oh well, it is what it is. What 4 achievements did I complete? What do I get from them? Okay, this is a milestone. Okay, 1000 games. I already completed 1000 games here. Yikes. Alright. So, the best of 3 ones, we won quite a lot of them, which is great. Which just shows which format is better to do and handle. So in the end, I personally also like the best of 3 format better because you can learn from your mistakes. This is a great hand. Should I have played him though? I don't know now. I always forget that I still need to adjust the lens here a little bit more. Oh well. Next turn. Next time I should have it in me, hopefully. So he plays Grand, so this is probably a Lesson deck. Then again, Lesson is also very, very strong in best of 1s, but in best of 3? Do not know. Okay, he either has some kind of removers or I don't know why he would attack with Grand else. Then again, do I need them? I need one of them, but not 2 of them. He would probably get rid of this, so I still would lose the other one. Nah, let's not block it. Let's just take this 1 damage. Because if he removes one of them, I still am able to cast my Aang in the next turn, which is what I... no, actually, I would not. Now I do. So black, green, I would have white, blue, okay. I still have 3 mana, I'll be able to counter it with Quenchia if necessary. But he doesn't do it, I'm not gonna attack, so I can flash in Aang next turn if I need to. There comes the opt. Okay, it's a lesson with opt, interesting. But I think it's actually doable, because it's still a cheap spell. Yeah. This is where I'm casting my Aang now. Should I get rid of Gran or the Duelist? Oh, what is he doing? He draws cards, right? Is equal to the number of cards you've drawn this turn. You may... yeah. Figured I'm totally okay with this. I'd rather have this than the other guy. And now I can even play Aang at the crossroads. With an upper, I win the game on the spot. So, we get an island, we play him, and we just get a Gene Pollinator. Set. If he starts getting rid of our stuff now, which I would understand and would probably do the same. Oh, no, wait. He doesn't draw a discard cards with this one? Okay. And he just returned the Storm Chaser's talent. Could have also just freshed in the Aang, but this way he turns around, so I can now play this without having to worry about... I wouldn't be able to end the game now anyway, so might as well do this. Then I'm gonna come in with a 2-2, 2-3, 4-4. 2-3. Let's go! This way I at least attacked with Aang should I have another bad luck with my hits. Here we go. We find an Aang or the Bramble Familiar. And honestly, I feel like the Bramble Familiar is good, but I have nothing to airbend right now. I could draw it, but I could also not draw it. With the Aang, I could get rid of either the Gran or the Duelist of Mine, which would slow him down, which I like more, and I have another blocker. Flying blocker even. Oh shit. No! Don't turn around, Aang at the crossroads, please! He does. Oh well, I will keep down. Because my second Aang died, it triggered my second Aang at the crossroads, so now they turned around, and now he gets rid of it. Figured. But it's fine, he needed to cast 2 mana just to get his Gran back. I have still a lot of damage on my board. I still have Panili speaking, and 2-2 land, thanks to my Aang at Destined Savior. Destined Savior. Oh well, I will just block this 2 damage. And another land. I think we turn him around now, right? Perfect. He has trample, so might as well let it through. I'm pretty sure Combustion Technique is now coming for my Aang and La. Ocean's Fury. Oh, okay, Boomerang Basics is also obviously doable. Yep. Then again, I still have 4 creatures coming next turn. So you do need to find some removals for all of them. I mean, all his spells cost cheaper, so if you could play like Firebending Lesson to get rid of my Lanover Elf, then another Combustion Technique. Oh, this is also a card that I was thinking about adding. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you may draw a card if you do discard a card. Okay, I like his idea. I still think that the opt was a bit greedy in this deck because it's not an lesson card, which means it slows him down to get Gran triggering. So I would keep the Gran. I would swap this one for Serpents and all, and play like the Storm Chaser talent, the Artist talent is totally fine. And I would focus more on lessons, because if you have lessons, you can pay 4 mana to get your draw free card back. The faster you are with your lessons, the stronger the accumulated wisdom becomes. So we have our combo. Right or wrong? Wait, 4 mana, 1, 2. So 3, we have 1 mana, 2 mana, 3, 4. Yeah, we have the combo. Because we cannot end it this turn, right? Wait. I can get rid of this flyer. So attack with 4 creatures. 2 getting truth is enough. Yeah, I think I can even end it without the combo. So I'm gonna be greedy and try it. He has no mana open. I have more than enough damage on the board because I turned around the Aang, gave everyone a counter. He takes 4 damage and it's over, yeah. So here, right, rather than risk it and give him another turn where he could get maybe an, what was the spell called? Fire magic, since he could play that, would have been awful. He didn't really interact in my turn, did he? So since I won the first round, I can be a bit riskier with my turning stuff. So Into the Floodmaw is good because removing this otter can help. Detect Intrusion doesn't help against Gran Gran. Gran Gran is the mana reducing creature. That's the one we actually need to remove in a way. And the other guy was getting stronger with drawing cards. So I feel like, except for Voice of Victory, there's nothing really important in getting in. So we do that, we get the Llanowar Elves out. And then we still need to remove 2 cards. Since he is actually quite fast, I'm not thinking of the Quantum Riddler. Like, normally you like the drawing thing. The thing is, rather than drawing cards, I would have cards that could help me. And the Voice of Victory helped me way more, because it forces the enemy to use all his spells to get Voice of Victory moved in his own turn, which helps me play my stuff in my turn. Wow, 2 times so bad with lands. Okay, this is from all the games today we played, the first game where we actually have to do 2 mulligans in a row. Which does hurt us a bit, but we will get through it. So we have ally here. Okay, I do want the breeding pool, so we do remove this one. Yeah. Oh, we need to remove another one. Oh boy, yeah, it hurts. It hurts. Going down to 5 hurts always for me. Like, that's the one thing I really dislike, having to do that many mulligans and all, right? Like Gran, only 1 mana are able. Like, this is one of the things that might be helpful for you. Giving the idea to the enemy, having mana open to play something in his turn, even though it might be nothing, is sometimes better than just playing out your hand. Like, keeping a mana open would say, okay, he has a counter spell, which would put pressure on me. Should I now play something that's similar to my winning condition, or should I not? In this way, he played everything, so now I got my Earthbend land. Even if he removes my Vegetable Cup, it's like, yeah, well, it's whatever. I don't mind it. If he had a Firebending Lesson card, he would use it, so here I'm just gonna get rid of the Gran. Figured you did have nothing to handle it. Ho ho! I figured you out! Moo ho ho ho! Okay. We play Voice of Victory, so he cannot interact in our turn anymore anyways. And then we play Gene Pollinator, giving us more mana in our next turn. And we attack with the Betromal Cup. Since now we do not have to risk any spells being cast, we can attack without having to worry that the Otter turns into a 2/2 all of a sudden, right? And he plays this guy, showing that he has nothing in hand. So how much mana do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 mana, which is great. I will cast a Bramble Familiar. I will now tap it for white. And play my Appa, that he cannot counter anyways. And now I have the Bramble Familiar in exile that I can cast later for 2 mana. If I attack with this guy, it should be fine. I cannot attack with the Vegetable Cup because he's just gonna get killed. So yeah, he blocks, this is fine. The 1/1s get through, that's the important part. Damage accumulates, that's all that matters. Oh shit, no, my Appa, it doesn't matter. I played him to be able to cast my Bramble Familiar, which gives me a second creature onto the field next turn. So that's kinda the important part. So I could play the Ang to get... Oh, okay, he gives up. What? Why would he give up? I'm just thinking how to play my turn. Why are people so impatient in this rank? Like, why are they? Why cannot they just chill and wait till I play out my stuff? Alright, but this concludes that all games won in the best of 3 shows that not only this version of the deck is very good, but the best of 3 is definitely the better version. Maybe it's also because he couldn't play any lands and felt like, yeah, I just doesn't feel like I could win this game anymore. Maybe something like that. You're right, hard to think. Still, I feel like it was very impatient from him, but that's maybe my view. I also hate if people in a commander table, for example, start scooping up and plugging the stuff, you know, because there are still people playing and want to enjoy. For example, I had this one guy scoop up in the game where... Why am I still getting the Fire Nations drills? Super drops everything here. Wow. So generally, I really am against Sculptors and everything in Commander as well, because like the one day I was playing in Commander, we were 4 people, and then there was this one guy that, or no, sorry, we were playing on a 5 table in Commander, and there was this one enemy who had, I think it was called Thrall or something, and not really, I'm not sure if it was the Commander, but it was a card that said that you could turn around the entire table. So my board got, or the strongest board got swapped to him, while the weakest board got swapped to the guy who had the strongest board before, and it kinda made sure who was gonna win in the next coming turns or anything, like turning the strong table around and all. And one guy just said, before I play it this way out, because it was my mistake to not keep track of what is there on the field, instead trying to remove something from my field that was looking threatening. He started to scold because he said like, oh shit, I should have checked that out, but I didn't want to play anymore with the board of someone else or anything like that, or I don't want to lose my board to someone, and just started to scoop. And I'm like, bro, the game is still completely open, there's still so many things to do, why would you start sculpting just because you got like fucked there? Like, there was no reason to do so, but he decided he had to do so. And yeah, in my view, terrible decision. The other day I was playing in a bit of a higher bracket a game where I was playing my very strong Ishtola deck, and there was the graveyard guy, and I even pronounced very loud that I had the land that exiles the graveyard. So he was trying to play something like the Bringer of the Last Gift, where I in exchange exiled his graveyard before it resolved, which completely fucked him. In the end he still won because he somehow built it up before we could kill him, and I wasn't able to finish the table with my very strong Ishtola deck. So he was also at the very beginning mindset that I want to scoop it up, but he didn't. He just kept playing even though it was very saddening and frustrating. And I mean, we were a 3 people table. If he would scoop up, I would have won for sure, because it was just one enemy, and my control decks that are set up are just way stronger than normal decks, especially in Commander, because your deck just become quite strong unless the enemy starts creating a lot of tokens. So yeah, it was kinda sad to see someone scoop up so fast and finish things up, right? But it is what it is. So that's why I really hate scoopers. I can understand to scoop. Like, I also surrender if I see okay, he's gonna kill me. Like, for example, the Connor deck. The moment he had his combo or he even found that ship, I was like, yeah, I can scoop because the game is over. But then again, till I am actually out, I'm not gonna scoop, right? And I kept playing and playing till it was over. Because there I also had the idea to show you the combo, right? there is a difference between, for me, there is a difference between scooping and surrendering. Like, what I, for example, did in the other game was was surrendering. But that other guy was definitely scooping, and I really do not like to see someone scoop. Like, I do not like to see someone surrender if the game is still open. Because there's no reason to. There might still happen. Good box toppers or any other thing happen. So why would you need to surrender the moment you can? Okay, he gives up. He didn't draw his second land and starts to give up. Alright. What is with these guys? Okay, he plays with graveyard. So this one will be good and this one. Alright, and we remove 2 Lana Royals, I guess. I mulliganed to 5 and I kept my hand and still would have played. And he surrenders when he has 8 cards just because he didn't draw his second land and decided to keep a risky hand. People nowadays really crazy. So did you keep one land hand this time, or did you keep more? Is what I'm wondering for him now. I'm gonna start, I think, with Rest in Peace. Yeah. Because now I know, since he plays white black, there's only graveyard decks, so obviously I'm gonna do this. Because my earthbending lands, it doesn't matter. For him, it does. I'm gonna Earthbend again, giving me more mana next turn. So what I wanna play is the third Betrayal Cup. Okay, sad. He's just gonna make him a 3-2. Okay, then it would still be a trade, but it's fine. I'm currently wondering, should I play my Aang at a crossroads? Okay, he got rid of all of them. Alright. That's why I like the Betrayal Cup. It's so strong with getting Earthbender. He gives you not only more mana from your mana rocks, but also makes you able to play this way. Like, while all of my Betrayal are gone, I still kept my Earthbending lands, which helped me a lot. And he's quite in the pinch now because everything gets exiled from him. If he attacks with Voice of Victory, for example, I can use these to block the Voice of Victory to death. I wouldn't mind that, honestly. Because it's a creature from him gone, while I normally would lose nothing. And if he removes one of them with one of his spells, I would still not lose that much more. He would still need to use a card to get rid of, which he would have used anyways. Like, right now with the Eaten Alive. He really does not want to have me getting extra mana, I guess. Nice, Fable. We look for white. And we can play Appa. Or, oh wait, we can even play Aang at the crossroads, which is what we are gonna play. So we get another creature out. We already have the dog. So we play Appa here to get our Bramble Familiar exiled. Oh, okay, he gives up. Yeah, I would have played that and then next turn just cast it for free. Like, for example, I have also done it to keep a very, very bad or risky hand. Then, why would I scoop, right? I do not scoop because of that. I would have kept this and... after keeping the... if I do keep a risky hand and lose because of keeping such a risky hand instead of mulliganing, I would have played it out just to punish me harder for my mistake to keep a risky hand. To learn from my mistakes. And then do it again all over in the next one. But the best way you can do... the best thing you can try to... This is the question. No, I think Egg at the Crossroads can go because it's still too costly to play. So this is the best things you can also keep for yourself. Try to have, in a way, punishments on yourself. Like the longer you keep something punishing in front of you, the more you will get reminded of it. Yeah, draining me with black. So, playing the Bramble Familiar this turn. Next turn I will have more mana, I'll be able. Yep, and he gets rid of it, of course. Oh, there's a Realm of Ko. Figured. So... No, I think I'm just gonna... I was thinking if I should keep this combo up, but he's a removing spell, so it wouldn't matter much. I rather flash in the egg in his end phase to get rid of this Vine Leasher and eat whatever instant remover he has in his end step, which allows me to do more in my turn. I'm gonna take that damage. Or his interaction if you cast a 4-mana spell now. So here I cast my Angswift Savior. This way next turn I will take less damage. He would need to rebuild himself, but this time it costs 2 mana. Of course, I figured he would do that. But now it's already gone. So that's the good part about this one. So here I'm gonna look for blue. I still forgot the land. I'm playing my game so fast that I keep forgetting. Ooh, a Bechamel Cup. Breeding Pool. So he's probably gonna get rid of my Bechamel Cup now. Because this one just gives me too much mana. Like right now I could search my library for X3, which would mean I could get an Angswift Savior out of the deck. So yeah, of course it goes. Oh, message? Oh, my cell phone is... No, my cell phone is here. What did I get for a message? Alright. I did get a message, but it's nothing important for me right now. Okay, I'm gonna play another Bechamel Cup, giving me more mana. And now I even have a blocker for when Cecile the Dark Knight attacks. Oof. Okay. But I lose 2 mana for my next turn, but it's whatever. Okay. I get X2 for my dog, but I would not have enough for upper then, right? Or 2? No, I would still have enough. Alright. 2 green. 2 green. We look for the dog. We cast Appa. And we cast the Bechamel. Keep increasing my lands here. And let's see, can we find an Angswift Savior? Oh no, but Airbender Ascension does this, does the deed as well. So I will get a bunch of tokens for now. And make all my lands into Earthbend lands, which would mean if he doesn't play white, so he doesn't have Ultima, that way I can protect myself better. So I want to have some damage here on these things right now. So I'm on 10. I'm gonna do this, I think, 2 more times just to be safe and keep my upper in the exile. So now I'm on 12. I'm gonna do this until I have 14 just to be safe, and then everything should be fine. And we keep Appa in exile, which we can flash in the combat phase just to block the demon. Maybe I should have kept the Airbender Ascension in exile as well to, after Appa is dead, to look for my stuff. So this is gonna look like another win. Mm-hmm. 2 damage. Okay, lands deal 2 damage now per turn. Ouch. That does hurt. Then again, he cannot attack with his creatures, because I'm just gonna kill the attacking creatures. The only thing I will block, even if it costs me my upper, is gonna be the Bloodletter Alkalots, just because it would be only 4 damage. But I'm not sure what else he has in black, because this is a bit of an unusual deck. And then again, I have my Nature's Rhythm in the graveyard that I can just recall to recast to get whatever I need from my deck again. Okay, it does 6 damage to me. That gives him 6 more life. Alright. And this is the reason why I would have blocked him. Then again, he wouldn't be able to kill me, but still, you can never be sure, right? On the other hand, if I let it through, because now he has no more mana... but he will gain life next turn anyways. So yeah, I have to block here. That's good. This one... Into the... Actually, this one we leave, because this one gives us mana next turn. And we block with Appa. So here you see why he dies, because of his ability, all his... Oh, wait, what? Only opponents! Oh, okay, then I didn't... I worried too much for nothing. White. No, it doesn't matter though. So... I need 3 mana. 1, 2, 3. Reduce the cost. Yeah. Might as well. To pay 1. Okay, actually undo this. 2 green and another 2 green. And we look for Angswift Savior. which we can now use to get rid of the lifelinker. Then we are just gonna get rid of his entire board and then we attack to finish things up. So we get rid of all the blockers and then we attack. Since we already have enough damage, should have, right? Right? Or should I increase? 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 damage. Okay, we need to increase the damage a little bit more. So we get the Hatchimal cut as well. So 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Let's go! Oh, we had even one more damage than we needed. Okay, he was playing black. He hates to... If I play my Voice of Victories, probably. He didn't really interact with his graveyard, but he had some nasty creatures, so the removers are more important than the Into the Flaw. We remove the elves for now. He is quite fast. Let's get the Quantum Riddler out for now, since he seems to be quite fast. Then we remove 2 Ang at the crossroads and 1. No, let's remove 2 here and keep 3 here. Alright! Okay, this looks good. We only have white here though, but we also almost only have white spells, and this can be our blue mana for Aang, so... Looks like a very good hand to me. Okay. We start off with the Flitform Verge. The thing is, I really like to play against Cecil Dark Knights because they are on a countdown. Because whenever they attack, they do lose damage till they are half-life, which already helps me getting rid of them faster. So I'm gonna make sure he cannot cast any spells in my turns. Or he needs to start using a remover instantly, which gives me another free turn for right now. Ooh, the Unholy Unhex. So he's gonna lose 4 damage now. Bam, bam. And now I can attack him and get some good damage out. Alright. Let's say allies. He doesn't know I have the Airbender Ascension. So first of all I'm gonna attack with my Voice of Victory. That's 3 damage. And actually I'm just gonna pass and cast the Aang to get rid of the Cecil. Or if he plays a demon, I'm gonna get rid of the demon so he loses more HP. And I think I'm gonna still remove the Cecil, because right now he would turn around. Actually, I'm gonna get rid of this guy. No blocks, turn around, whatever. I'm gonna make him airbend in my turn, so it's whatever. Let's get rid of lands that I could draw. Start off with the islands. Very. Oh, I didn't think of this interaction. Oh, this is gonna hurt him a bit. He needs to get rid of my Aang. Okay, he's gonna drain me for 4. Oh, and I lose that much HP because of the Blood Letter. Damn. Yeah. Wait, I have 2, 4, 5. Yeah, I have enough. Sideboard, guys! Get Lost made the game. Oh wow. Whew. What a game. Like this just what now was interesting. Because he was training me by a lot, so I was getting quite pressured here. But thanks to me drawing the Get Lost, the backstabber now, it was very easy to finish it. Alright, I think we need exactly 3 more wins to be diamond, so let's see if we can reach that without losing. Right, here we go. Oh, this looks perfect. I can play so much spells here. Surveil even for lands. I already have 2 in my hands. I need lands at this point. Perfect. He needs to remove my Betramel Cup or the next turn is gonna be horrible for him. Yeah, good decision. This one can now enter tapped. Gonna cast my Bramble Familiar and pass the turn. Okay. Oh damn. What is he gonna remove? Okay, the dog got removed. Don't tell me he has a counter spell. Oh, nice. And instantly removed. Oh, whatever. It's Dimir after all. Okay, we are gonna be looking for blue. Ah, dang it, I'm still forgetting to get some more stuff out. Okay, what is it that I cannot tap? I can tap everything except the hedge maze. Alright, let's go. Yeah, I actually wanted to get my Bramble Familiar, but this is more important. Taking the damage now. Maybe I should have waited for Wu. He wanted to block to death with that Enduring Curiosity. Maybe. The other hand... Oh, wow. Okay. No blocks. That's 3 damage on me. I can now turn around the avatar here. 1, 2, 3, 4... What? Ah, I hate this auto swap. I wanted to hit him for 5 and give everyone a counter. Now I fucked this up. Why didn't he swap the Familiar but the Aang itself? That auto click was stupid now. I'm losing another 3 damage and now he can get rid of my Aang and La. Yeah. Come on, get rid of Aang and La, you want to do it. Okay. I'm super confused. I'm just gonna airbend the Soulstone Factory so he loses another blocker. Yeah. Figured he would do that. Oh wow, lands really stay exiled. Okay, this is horrible. Alright, see you in a bit. Too hard to think. Oh gosh, that's horrible. Oof. God, that must hurt. He completely airbending a land makes it unplayable. I already figured that out, but abusing it against someone actually hurts. Draw another card, I take the damage. Yeah, and he gave up. He knows that my combo is gonna come soon. Alright, he likes to cast spells in my turn, so Voice of Victory is very good. Okay. He doesn't need his graveyard. He only had the Enduring Curiosity. Into the Floodmaw is good against him, actually. And yeah, might as well, since it's control. So this is a different matter. Right now we are actually playing against a control player. Or one that's more focused on control. This is where you actually want to keep your Quantum Riddler, because he will try to stall the game. And every card advantage you can get is huge, which is why Aang at the Crossroads and Quantum Riddler are the cards you should never get out there. Because your combo will be interrupted with all the removal spells, with all the... You already saw him getting cards away from your hand as well. So you really want to make sure to get stuff that gives you extra stuff. Like, keep them. Aang at the Crossroads just has to touch the field and gives you another creature, which means it will be 2 removal spells for him. Quantum Riddler always gives you a card draw. So, which is why these two are the cards you should never remove in slow matchups like Jeskai Control and his kind of deck right now. Oh boy. Oh, fuck. So this is one of the moments where I'm gonna go risky because I gotta win already. Because this hand is terrible. Like, I can say Insect, he removes it and I'm super doomed. Or I get the lucky Hushwook Verge and I do not even have to call an Insect or anyone because I needed the green mana for all my free creatures. But this was a tough decision if it wasn't for the land I just drew. Don't tell me he kept it. Oh, okay, no, he actually was looking for a land that he withdrew. Yep, a stab. Totally fine, totally expected. We played a Hatchimal Cop, get another creature. Next turn we can play this one, say allies, play our Bramble Familiar. Okay, since we have got 2 of them, let's just say... No, we still say allies. I figured he would do that. So why do I not mind that he got a dog? Because a dog with... actually we do have the combo, so maybe I should have played it the other way around. Maybe, but it is what it is. We are still doing super fine. Actually, human it is now that we want. So we say human here. If we say human, I cannot cast our Appa. I feel like Appa is gonna help us more. We keep the island so we can flash in upper if he starts removing our stuff right now. Or in his turn. The damage is gonna accumulate though, so that's why we keep that. Okay, he's gonna turn this. Totally fine. Yep. Autopay. Welcome back to Hard to Think. Alright. He gives up. Ah! We are climbing, guys. We are climbing. 2 wins and we reach the goal for today. Let's hope we still keep our 0 losses so far. It's great. Like, I didn't expect it to go this good today. I just tried to stack out a bit and it's going way better now. So yeah, it's definitely good to play the Bramble Familiar, the Llanowar Elves to increase the speed of how you get your combo out. It definitely is notable. Nice, we get to play first. We have a great hand, we keep this. Oh, he got the Hour to Destiny sleeves. They look awesome. Oh, I kind of missed that he was already ready. I think I will play the Bramble Familiar for now. That way I will have 4 mana next turn. Very nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, okay. I'm gonna play the Quantum Riddler and see what he does to it. Oh, okay. Goodbye, Bramble Familiar. Very sad to lose you. But now we can play this one and have a Quantum Riddler recastable for 2. So that's totally fine for me. Okay. I will play the Riddler now. So I can draw a card, get here my first stack, and see what he responds to, because that way I can at least counter a counter spell. If I just played my Ang at the Crossroads and he plays it will quench it, because it seems like he's playing Lessons, then yeah. That's the one I'm gonna cancel. I'm curious, if he recast that, can he then use it? Choose one mode and pay its additional cost. Like, if he can pay it for 2 and then he would need 4 mana now at least. But then he would be able to get rid of my Gene Pollinator. Then again, I have enough land, so I don't mind him getting out. Okay, Swift Savior is getting killed instead. Totally fine with it. Right, we go smacking here. And we play Ang at the Crossroads, because he has only 1 mana available, so I know he cannot play his It Will Quench Your counter spell even if he wanted to. Let's get the Forest. And we can, at the end step, here we can draw cards, but right now I want another creature to enter. So, here we go. And we got our Bramble Familiar. And next turn we can airbend the Bramble Familiar and look for our combos. Which I don't think we would even need at this point. We can just make him hard first and then check what else we should do. Like, at this point I can say it doesn't matter what he gets. He doesn't have his board wipe ready. And even then, right now, the board wipe is kinda useless. Gran. Here she is. So which are you gonna remove? So right now he has 3 threats. This, and this. And he doesn't even remove a threat. Either he doesn't have the cards for it, or he couldn't. So I'm attacking with everything except the 1/1, because that's not gonna help. So 7, 9, 10 damage. Totally fine for me. Now I'm gonna get this one. Since I have 2 more mana, so I have still a lot of mana ready. We are gonna recast this from the exile. Getting something out. We've got our dog out, which is great. We also got some uppers in the graveyard. 2 of them, from what I can tell. We get the upper. Okay, he knows it. Like, the idea was with upper looking for another combo piece to finish things up. I could have also exiled one of the airbender things, but it's whatever. Okay, another spellcasting deck that wants to cast spells on our turn, so Voice of Victory is the get-go. I'm really happy that I decided to add the Voice of Victory. The games go so much smoother with him, honestly. Because he is also a very aggressive option you can take, right? Do I need to get lost against him? Not really. Into the Floodmaw might be useful. So, Lessons is again a little bit faster than the others. So, but the Quantum Riddler worked so well. So here I'm doing a greedy one that maybe I shouldn't do, but it is how it is. Okay, yeah, I like this hand. I just realized now that in this hand I cannot play the Quantum Riddler for a while. Because I have nothing to turn this one into a white-blue currently. Which is kind of sad. Okay, he lets it through. I'm surprised. And I have to take it around, so this hand is actually terrible because I didn't figure out the Hushwook and Footform Verge. So right now, if I don't draw a land that gives me blue or white, this might be a loss because I didn't correctly check my hand. But it seems like he wanted to accelerate himself a bit more. Oh, this is actually nice. Oh no, it will quench ya? Oh. Can I tap him before? Please, 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 let me tap him before. Oh, okay. That's also okay. That means I can just go through for 2 damage now. Oh god, was I lucky. Because that's one of the things that sadly does not really work here very well, is the tapping, you know? One card just wanted to draw a card, create a treasure. Not so bad. Together with Gran, this monument isn't such a bad decision. Ouch. Okay, please. Plains, island, something like that. I really need it so I can play more of my hand. Oof. Yeah, this is hurting me a lot right now. The decision to keep this hand, because I didn't really check my hand before, was terrible. Ooh. Okay.
You get to be my protege today.
Oh, finally. Yeah. Now we can actually do this. I'm gonna play him for 2 mana only. And he tries to remove him, which I can react to now. So, before you remove him, I'm gonna protect him by keeping him into exile. Nice, next turn I can play Voice of Victory, which he needs to stop or he will not be able to cast any spells in my turn. So for him right now, I think it would be better for me to remove the Gran, so unless he uses a spell to remove my Ang right now, I'm gonna block that Gran. 7, 10 draw cards and instant and sorcery spells. Get Storm. Yikes. If he gets Ral to do that, which can be very, very easy with these kinds of decks he has, like Gran makes all of his spells cheaper already. The Ral in this deck is actually very, very strong. Yeah. Ang is out. A little bit expected here. So currently 5 damage. Okay, he decided to go and get the Otter. Which means next turn he can get this Storm ability out. Oof. Why didn't he just cast that and then use the -10 ability? Because he didn't want it to lose the roll? That's funny. Okay, his next turn is gonna hurt. And I think I didn't get my get lost things, which would be very, very good here right now. Uh, 2, 2, and 3, 1. No, it doesn't work. He's gonna kill me in his next turn. Probably. Ha! I should have played this and get rid of the tokens at least. That would have delayed everything. Oh well. Let's box Chopper and Aang now and save my game. Oh my gosh. I feel so unlucky now. Yeah, let's flicker an upper. Ah, this feels horrible. Yeah, I should have just played the Aang. I forgot that this was close to getting full. Like, playing this, getting rid of these tokens. That way he wouldn't be able to kill me instantly. But... he now... Okay, why didn't he just use the -10 right now? Ah, sick. Okay, the monuments already do enough, yeah. Okay, that's the fastest way to kill me. Okay, we need to get lost after all the... Oops. Rest in Peace is also not so bad against him. The Floodma, not so important anymore, since he is faster than I thought. After all. And these two are a bit slow. And let's keep 2 of them, they can make a change. And since we might need the mana actually, was a victory that important? Here in this matchup, actually not as important as I thought it would be. Alright, so generally you want the Voice of Victory against spellcasting ones, but he is quite fast with his deck, not like the Demir decks or the Jeskai decks. So rather than wanting him to be fast, rather than using the Voice of Victory to slow him down, I think it's better if I keep some stuff that's strong. Like this thing. This is looking like a late hand, but it's fine. You can play with this. At least better than what we had before with our lands. Okay, there is the Grun. Next turn we can play Flood from Verge and Appa to exile him. Okay. Perfect. We play now Rest in Peace to bait him. Yeah. I figured. Maybe I should have played Get Lost first. Like, Rest in Peace is super strong against him because he needs the lessons in his graveyard. Damn it. Oh well. Let's just get rid of the Gran. Before he can get a lot of things out. I should have played it the other way. That way it would have hurt him more. The Rest in Peace is a card I normally don't play. I would rather prefer the Ghost Vacuum to decide which cards I'm exiling. But Rest in Peace is very, very strong here because... Nice. Now he cannot counter my ally spells. Which is Appa, which is Aang, and all my... Except for the beer, like the dog, it's everything. Okay, he's got his 3 lessons cards. If he gets a Gran next turn, it's gonna hurt a bit. Nice. Why did I decide to keep the dog? Next turn Appa comes in. With Bramble Familiar, it costs me 0. Great. And I can also get my Aang at a Crossroads into exile, which costs me 0 next turn. So he now needs to start removing my stuff. Because if not, he's doomed. Yeah, he's gonna get rid of my dog already. Okay. He draws 3. Yeah, I should have left the rest in peace. That accelerated him, that was a mistake that I left it. Okay. And the crossroads turns around, giving me more creatures in my turn. So we are gonna get a forest into a 2/2 with vigilance. And since we have 4 mana here for Appa, and a forest for if necessary. Actually, we are not gonna attack with the Bramble Familiar here. Oh, I should have attacked with the forest. What am I doing? Oof, oh well. Now we're just gonna come in for 4. What could he have for 1 mana? He still has a... it will quench, yeah. Uncountable. And now he is giving me even more confidence, which I like. So since my better spell can now be cast, let's go for it. Let's see, do we find a dog? We do not find a dog. We find an Airbender Ascension, which could be good to remove, or a Betramal Cup to get more mana next turn. So here there are 2 options. Betramal Cup would be good to increase your mana for the next turn. Then again, he will be casting a lot of spells. So slowing him down is the best thing you can do. This is the best thing I could think of for now. Yeah, because now it costs 2 mana to cast Gran, which means you can cast 3 spells at most. 2 spells at most. Right? Or did he have a land drop this turn? Did he already had a land drop or not? I mean, I think I played a land every turn and I was the first one, so he did play a land already. So he's got 2 more spells he can play. Then the game then his turn ends. Alright. So, first, Ang at the crossroads with Uncountable, which gives us more stuff to see. I mean, his combustion technique is an instant. Okay, he countered the upper ability. I think that was a misplay from him. Because me getting an ally wouldn't really disrupt that much. And I can play for 2 mana this guy, and then I can use Appa to have these 2 in exile at the end of the turn. Very nice. So now we keep hitting him with everything. Since in his turn this one turns into a 4/4, we can just keep that one. That's totally fine. So we already have quite a good combo here. And next turn it goes rolling. So that's why I kept these 2 out. So even if he removes these 2 right now in this turn, or all of them, with the Bramble Familiar I can keep looking for them again. That's also kind of the reason why I left Ang at the crossroads there, to be a target for him. Discard, draw. Okay, I think he's still looking for his removal things. Yeah, I think that's good. I'm not sure why he decided to like the draw discard. I can understand, but now he needs to cast. Oh, okay, fire magic. And that kills his things, but not mine. Okay. Does that mean he wants to give up? Because I think I still have one Bechamel Cup in my deck somewhere, right? Yep, there it is. It's GG. GG! Nice! One more game and we win. We win. We reach diamond. So, I will leave the queue going, but I will be going for to the restroom real quick while it's locked. So, see you in a bit. Oh, sorry guys, I'm back. Oh, I have to apologize to this guy. Alright. 2 lands, we have green, white, we have none of our elves. Okay, this is a bit risky, but I'm fine with it.
That's
Oops.
rough, buddy.
Wrong one. Oops. And nature cards. Using the using the limited tools of communication that you get from Magic to communicate to the other and trying to tell him I had to go to the restroom. Alright, since he's thinking about his hand right now, I'm gonna go and get a good little time to restock already. How is there he traded? Yeah, okay. A Demir deck, alright. Oh, the Bechamel Cup. Not so bad, honestly. Let's take more mana. And we attack now. But if we do not get a land next turn, I'm just gonna use the Nature's Rhythm to find the Polygener so we can finally find our third color to be able to play Ang or the dog. Fidgered. He also is having some land issues, right? No, apparently not. And there he is, nice. Now we found it without having to look for him. Saves us the wipe, the tutor I mean. Ooh. Who is he gonna get? Okay, he just losses him? Alright. Okay. I've got 1, 2, 3 mana currently. Let me just check. So 1, 2, 3 mana. If I don't play anything, I can cast him. And also block the Kaito, which is currently for 5. Oh, this is a difficult question. I think it's better if I just play this one for now, so I have more mana next turn. And keep the damage high onto him. Yeah, I could have attacked the Kaito, but then again, now he would need to remove my dog first. I'm totally fine with sacrificing my dog right now to stop him from using the Surveil to draw a card ability. Now he sees my hand though, I don't like that. Because now he would know that the Gene Pollinator is the one he needs to kill, so to stop me from casting anything else than Airbender Ascension. On the other hand, if he doesn't get rid of this one, like he needs to get rid of my Airbender Ascension and remove the Gene Pollinator. If he doesn't, I'm just gonna get a card back. Okay, this shows what his thinking process is. He's not thinking ahead. Like, okay, sure, if I get an island, I have my 3 colors anyways and all. But right now, I'm able to cast my spell. Oh, okay. Okay. He was at least thinking a bit better ahead, I guess. But now I can, like, get this one by tapping him. So now... Oh, wait, we are still in the untap step. No, undo. Because I would lose that mana before I get into my turn. Actually, I should have left that one. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Let's get the planes, so we have our colors. No attack. Because next turn we can get our Ang back. We have our colors now.
Take a break, will ya?
Okay, 8, 10, 11 damage. Oh, I lost 2 Ang Swift Saviors. Okay. Okay, first we're gonna get rid of the Cavern Bath. Just to get our Ang back. And we are going to look for green now. So we will be getting probably 6 damage here.
I just hate it.
Oh no, I forgot the land. It doesn't matter. I didn't have any other chance, even if I removed the Flood Blitz Droner, I wouldn't have been able. So, yeah, it was part-wise my hand, but then again I decided to keep it, so... Against him, what would be good is the question now. So Get Lost definitely, since it can remove the Planeswalker. Nowhere else can go. He is quick, but then again, not always. He's the Demir control. No, I said the Quantum Riddlers are actually good, so let's keep these 2 because it gives us more cards. So we remove the Nature's Rhythm here, and... The Airbender Ascension is not so strong against him. While it is a combo piece right now, we need to focus on having more countermeasures against him. So that's the reason why I decided to turn the things around a bit. We look for white and we should be having a good hand. Okay, he mulligans. Alright, let's see if we can make it to diamond undefeated for today. We play Voice of Victory. I think that's completely fine. Oh, he plays the cat, the bat. I mean, if we played the Bramble Familiar, we would have 3 mana next turn, but we can also... we can just get it back now if we want to. For now, we attack with Voice of Victory and see what he does. He knows my entire hand, but I couldn't care less. Because now I've the chance that he knows my stuff, but I know how to play with it, like, to exact it. So here, for example, I can make sure he doesn't get his bat right now out, and he has no more mana to do anything in this turn. Perfect. I can play a Get Lost to get my creature back, but I couldn't even play it this turn. So you know what? Might as well keep the offense here. Though I should have left the Ang so I would be able to block him. Oh, whatever. Let's see what he does. He probably will get my Get Lost with the bat he has right now in his hand. In his exile from my airbend. So I might as well get rid of the Get Lost right now. Make sure that he has to choose again between these two, probably. Because the other two I cannot play now anyways. Oh, he takes the Ang actually. I'm surprised. Unless there comes another... Okay. He even drew a land. How lucky can someone be? And, oh, okay, a counter spell. Where are my Caverns of Soul? Okay, he heals the damage back. It's fine though. Completely forgot the Airbend Ascension. That's quite good with Voice of Victory, but whatever. Okay. I'm surprised he decided to tap my Ang. Ah, okay, he wanted to get Truth with the Cavern. Bad. Oh, there we go. Allies. 5 mana. Let's... Oh yeah, he gave up. Funny though, because I would just get a lot of creatures out. No, I think I will keep it like this. And don't forget, guys, always stay hydrated. Alright. Okay. Perfect. We play... Normally I would like to play the Betramol Cup. Oh, I could have played the Betramol Cup into Voice of Victory. Might have been better this way, but it's fine. Now that he's out, he needs to get rid of my Voice of Victory, or I'm actually safe in my turn. And next turn I will play this for ally, so I have an Aang ready. Okay. Oh, okay, perfect. Allies. 1, 2. We play him. And we have an interception for him in the next turn, which is great. This one gives us 2 mana, this one gives us another 2 mana, so we just attack with Voice of Victory. End of turn. I think he forgot that I played Voice of Victory. Or he didn't see it as a threat and still passed the turn. I will take this 1 damage because I'd rather have Aang as an interaction right now instead of... Yep, like this. X spells are the best spells you can counter with Aang. Because... Yeah! GG! Because X spells cannot be recasted with when they are airbended. Or they can, but they have X is 0. Which is why... when I played this combo deck with One Shitong, the issue was that One Shitong, when I airbend him, comes in as a 1/1. In other formats, it wouldn't be that big of an issue, but in Standard, it is an issue because there's way less people that search the library. Like, there are no fetch lands, for example. There is no normal lands, no other things, right? So you're losing a lot of power potential by airbending your One Shitong, because if we check it out real quick, so I can explain the reasoning. Is the deck maybe it is inside, hopefully? Yeah, here. So One Shitong, when it enters, lets you draw cards and get +1 counter, and whenever an opponent searches the library, you get a +1 counter and draw a card. So that's why you should need to play One Shitong in formats where that's strong. Don't get me wrong, it's still a very, very strong card. In Izzet decks, for example, which I need to upgrade this one, of course, but in Izzet Lesson decks or so, it can be a very, very good finisher and great card in itself. And we still shouldn't forget that there are some tutors, like Nature's Rhythm in my deck, for example. Some of the black tutors might also still be somewhere. Like, there are stuff where you can search your library with in this format. They're just not used that often because it needs to be something that not only searches, but actually ends the game with the search, kinda. So, yeah. In any case, we can see that best of 3 was definitely the better format. To this point, I think we didn't lose a single best of 3, so definitely play the Airbender comp in the best of 3. And I'm not sure when, but I'm thinking maybe Saturday evening. I did cancel the stream, but I might put it up again for you guys, just so you know. Saturday evening we can do another pair of games where you can watch me. On Sunday I'm planning a friend of mine visiting, and we are gonna have some special fights. I also wanted to see how good this Airbender deck is gonna be doing against decks from the modern format. So a stronger, different format. It's way faster than Standard. So if you're interested, check it out on Sunday, 11 o'clock. For everyone watching who isn't a follower already, my last message, give me a follow on Twitch, support me a bit, and that way our giveaway in January will be better. So please support me. You will also benefit from it. With that last advertisement, we end today. Thank you everyone for joining in. It was a pleasure, and we advanced a lot, so Airbender deck is not to be messed with. Thank you everyone. Check the striker